over the years, back from like 96. And I said, no, I can stand before God for what I've done. Because it's a big deal to come out and say the government carried out 9/11 with criminal elements and was protecting al-Qaeda.
You can't handle the truth.
I mean, I'm ready. I know that I love God. I know I've told the truth. I know I've done what I needed to do. I'm not on a power trip. I'm very humble. But, man, I don't make this stuff up. You can argue with my interpretation all day long, folks, but we're in deep trouble, okay? And denial is going to cook our goose. In fact, I want you to get the Wear Pair on. I don't know if they have a show anymore because talk radio has been shuffled around so much. We got to get them on all these years later. And other people say, we ought to get Michelle Malkin on, who said I was terrible for talking about 9/11. Yeah, Trey Ware's his name. 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. or 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. This is a morning show now. Used to be an afternoon. And come on. And I'm going to just read where our government funds al-Qaeda. Our government's turning countries over to al-Qaeda. I can show you all the proof now and look back in 6 of the 10 9/11 commissions, members saying it was all made up, and say now do you think I can stand before God? By the way, even if I'm wrong about some things, God knows my heart, and God knows I believe what I'm saying. I got some really good news I want to get to, but first let's go to your phone calls. Let's go ahead and talk to Mike in New York. Mike, thanks for holding. You're on the air worldwide.
Hello?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Hi. Yeah, I'm from upstate New York, and I would like to talk about the 2 radio hosts that were just fired. I think it's pretty ridiculous that, they were fired because they don't think that we as taxpayers should pay for somebody to have a sex change. I was just wondering what your thoughts were on that. I know that you had mentioned that earlier on the broadcast today.
Well, I know what it is. It's absolute, total, hardcore authoritarianism for 2 talk show hosts, and I've got the article here in my stack, to come out and to say, we're sick of paying for people to have sex changes. It's also New York State and others where they're set to give people 12 years old and younger sex changes. A child isn't at the age of consent. It's their parents. So if an 18-year-old wants to trick a 14-year-old into having sex with them, we call that pedophilia. I think when somebody's 17 and it's an 18-year-old, come on, they need to lower the age of 17. I mean, give me a break, folks. How many people are 18 and dated a 17-year-old? I mean, half the people in this country would probably be on the sex registry list. But undoubtedly, when you go do a sex change on some kid that goes to social workers and says, I want to have my genitals chopped off, that is crazy. That's why you can't have an adult say the child consented to sex because they're not of the age of consent. So I believe it's the sexualization of children and pedophilia, what's going on. But, yeah, I'm sick of paying for abortions and sex changes and everything else. I mean, it's out of control. They fired him. But everybody should boycott that radio station and boycott that system. Even if you agree with people getting sex changes, you should agree with someone's right to say they don't want to pay for people to get sex changes. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And New York State is, I mean, I call it Nazi New York because, your freedoms are completely taken away here. It's super politically correct. All our politicians are the most corrupt. Chuck Schumer wants to get rid of the First Amendment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Governor Cuomo said, if you're pro-life or pro-gun, get out of the state. They are gangsters. They are thugs. They are the opposite of Thomas Jefferson. They are absolute knuckle-dragging thugs.
I believe New York State is the headquarters for the New World Order. It's absolutely despicable.
You're right. And it's disgusting.
And one last thing, and it's off topic. It's about your supplement. I take your Super Male Vitality and your Nascent Iodine. I think both products are great. I actually used to take medication for ADD, and I stopped taking all that medication after.
Hold on, I want to briefly hear about this, because these are fine products. I'm proud of them. I wouldn't sell these if they weren't the best.
Clean water at home, clean water at the office, clean water on the go. The Berkey Guy has a Berkey water filtration model for anywhere you are, and one that fits any budget. Thousands of satisfied customers can't be wrong. For free shipping within the U.S., go to goberkey.com or call 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653. Helping thousands prepare since 2005, goberkey.com.
Let's face it, folks, times they are a-changin'. Whether you're a hardcore survivalist or not, Colloidal Silver Water and Cream should be in everyone's medicine cabinet or bug-out bag. If the grid goes down, you'll still need to stop infections and kill germs. Colloidal Silver Water and Cream does that. It's affordable and storable. Stock up today at colloidalresearch.com. It's made in America using only pure and natural ingredients. No preservatives or additives. Read all about it at colloidalresearch.com. Check it out, colloidalresearch.com.
If you're worried about your health and you're tired of the nasty side effects of harsh drugs or antibiotics, then look no further. Supernatural Silver is the answer. Supernatural Silver is a powerful immune system enhancer that can be used every day to help keep you healthy and well with none of those nasty side effects. It's extremely safe for use internally as well as topically. And Supernatural Silver is hundreds of times more effective than colloidal or ionic silver. It is perfect for use in the sinuses, eyes, ears, and on any wound or skin issue. Supernatural Silver is also extremely effective when taken orally and can help fight off bacteria, viruses, and mold that may be overwhelming your immune system. Go to supernaturalsilver.com, supernaturalsilver.com, and use the promo code SILVER2014 for 20% off of your entire order. And give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance with Supernatural Silver.
A 30-day GMO-free emergency food supply for only $99 at 30dayfoodsupply.com. You can purchase Oregon Trail Foods' 1-month supply of high-quality, nutritious, and healthy emergency meals. For less than $100, these vegetarian meals are naturally high in fiber, carbs, and protein, and they're packed with oxygen absorbers in Mylar pouches. They're completely free of any artificial flavors and colorings, have a 20-year shelf life, and take up to 70% less space than number 10 cans. They even offer a gluten-free option. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low by buying directly from the producers in Oregon and then passing the savings to you. Purchase a 30-day, 90-serving emergency food supply for only $99 this month, and $10 ships your entire order. Visit the website at 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. That's 30dayfoodsupply.com, where they make preparedness affordable. 30dayfoodsupply.com.
I don't know what it is. Ralph just won't pay any attention to me. When he comes home from work, all he ever does is play video games and go to sleep. It's like I don't even exist.
Oh, Betty, that's just awful.
Does this seem familiar? If the answer to this question is yes, then listen carefully. Toxic pesticides, GMO foods and additives, BPA plastics, contaminated water supplies. Many of these toxic additives are deliberately engineered to attack and weaken human masculinity. It's part of the eugenics population control movement. Look it up. If men are more interested in online gaming than they are in their wives, a serious population crisis is soon to follow. Energize the man in your life with Super Male Vitality from InfoWarsLife.com. It's designed to aid the body in ways that help invigorate your natural systems without artificial testosterone, completely free of GMOs, harmful additives, gluten, and is made right here in the USA. Get your Super Male Vitality right now at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
Crashing through the lies and disinformation. It's Alex Jones, only on the GCN Radio Network.
All right, Joe, David, Cyberbully, Tim, and others, we're going to you. We have a special guest joining us as well. But, Mike, you wanted to plug, in your own words, the effects that some of the InfoWarsLife.com products had for you. Please tell folks.
Yes. Well, I had been diagnosed with ADD, and I truly believe that I do have ADD. I was on medication for a bunch of years, and I hated the side effects of the medications. You came out with first the Survival Shield, and I wanted to get off the Adderall, and I tried that, and it helped, get some mental clarity for me. And then when you brought out the Super Male Vitality, that gave me the energy that I needed, but it was the calm energy from that supplement, and they were just absolutely amazing. One other thing is, and I don't know if this is possible, Dr. Group's supplements are so great. I was wondering if maybe he could possibly come up with a formula specifically for ADD, because there's so many kids and stuff that they put on all that garbage medication.
It's funny you say that. We have in the works, the problem is to get all the stuff organic with a calming system for adults and children that uses approved, they call it FDA GRAS, meaning it's all certified to be known safe herbs to calm people. And that's coming out in a few months. It's amazing that you said that. That is exactly what we're coming out with. But look, I'm no medical doctor. I'm no expert. All I know is this. Even mainline doctors and medical doctors like I've had on have said, like Dr. Blaylock and others, so much of children misbehavior is that they have deficiencies. There's too much sugar. And iodine is 100% associated with the brain and clarity. In fact, privately, that's what Group says it's really for. And the glands and everything. And that's what it's done for me. I was definitely iodine deficient. I mean, the government used to make you put it in the salt, okay, and make them spray it on crops and stuff. Now they've taken it out. And America's like a bunch of zombies. So absolutely. And again, Shane Steiner, my good buddy from high school, he was kind of laughing. He said, I've tried every supplement. Most of it's bull. Some of it helps a little. He goes, you really put down a Super Male Vitality. I said, just take some. Comes back 2 weeks later. He goes, this is unbelievable. I need cases of it, cases. And it just, he says his whole life's gotten better and clarity and workouts and libido. And his wife liked Super Male, but she got a month ago the Super Female. It's not out till next week, but she got an early beta test, and she just, well, we'll see if she'll talk about it on here or if that's even a family show. The point is that this isn't a game. Everyone I know has a big response with Super Male. Everyone that I know has a response with the iodine. There may be people out there that don't. I don't know them yet. And all I can say is when I forget to not take it, I feel it. When I forget to not take it, I feel it. And my throat was totally shot. My larynx, I could hardly talk today. It got 60% better when I did a bunch of the lung cleanse. So the plug's done, folks. Caller called in about it. But I really appreciate your support. Bottom line, sir, you buying those products funds the InfoWar, so it's a win-win. Thank you so much for your support, Mike.
Thank you. And I want your customer service is the best in the world, better than any other company that I've ever experienced.
Well, God bless
you.
Thank you, sir. Let me say this. It used to be atrocious. 10 years ago. It got okay 5 years ago. It's really getting good now. Like PrisonPlanet.tv didn't used to work too good. Now it works really good. We're trying. And we're getting there, and we got the best crew we've ever had. Here's the InfoWars crew, everybody. Awesome. And Buckley, I started my Access TV show 19 years ago by myself for about a year. Buckley came in for 3 years with Andy. What's Andy's last name? I forget it.
McAvoy.
That's right. We got to get Anthony in there sometime. Andy in there sometime. But, the whole Anthony's out there. That's why I said Anthony. Everybody's doing a great job. And Buckley worked here from about 1997 to 2002. So remember, Rex was born. My wife was pregnant right when you went to Chicago. And you've been in Chicago for 10 years, 11 years. And now you've come back.
Back to fight the New World Order.
That's right. You have done well, Lord Vader. I have a new apprentice, younger and more powerful. Sorry, folks, I'm doing bad. What's his name? Ian McDermott, Emperor Palpatine imitations. Start doing some imitations when I got to stop it. This happens sometimes into the third hour, folks. I get a little bit dingy. Because I really pour out my passion here on air, and then Screwballville comes in. Joe, David, Cyberbully, Tim, Murph. I got to go to Murph. That was like Alf's brother. We're going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. We have breaking news on Obozo Care.